Cheap and delicious street food in Istanbul, Turkey you must try. Istanbul might be a goldmine of culinary variety, but it's no secret that dining at the city's most fashionable restaurants can leave a hole in your wallet. Whether you're in a hurry to fill your stomach or your funds are running a bit low, this video of the best street food is sure to come in handy the next time you're looking around the corner to find a meal. Welcome back to another episode of Feetpin Travel. Join us on our journey around the world as we share our best travel tips, guides, and amazing experiences with you. If you're not a part of our community yet, hit the subscribe button now so you never miss out on our latest and greatest uploads. Remember, we travel not to escape life, but for life not to escape us. In today's video, we're going to be taking a look at cheap and delicious street food in Istanbul you must try. Let's get started. Turkish breakfast. Turkish breakfast in all its Mediterranean glory is the best way to start your day in Istanbul. Granted, this isn't so much street food as something you might get at your hotel, but we decided to include it anyway. Turkish breakfast generally consists of white bread, a variety of cheeses and jams. For a special treat, look out for honey and clotted cream, 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐿. Alongside, you will find olives, tomatoes, and cucumbers. The full experience includes a cup of strong Turkish coffee. Cost in local currency 12 Turkish lira. Cost in US dollars $1.35. Menemen, Turkish scrambled eggs. Menemen is another dish commonly eaten for breakfast and may be compared to a soupy plate of scrambled eggs. Traditionally, it consists of eggs, green bell peppers, tomatoes, and a healthy helping of olive oil. It is spiced with ground black pepper and may occasionally also contain chopped onion. To make the dish more hearty, you can also order meat with your menemen, 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐿, and fried meat inside our menemen. The dish is usually served with a generous helping of fresh Turkish bread. All in all, this is a hearty breakfast that could also serve as a light lunch. For some of the best menemen in Istanbul, head to Lades Menemen just off İstiklal Avenue. A plate of the traditional menemen here costs 8 Turkish lira, while the meat options range between 14 and 16 Turkish lira. Cost in local currency 15 Turkish lira. Cost in US dollars $1.70. Turkish tea. If you ask any Turk what is quintessentially Turkish, most will answer 𝐬. 𝐬 is a strong black tea that is served in small glass cups. Whenever you go in Istanbul, you will see vendors selling tea or shopkeepers drinking tea by the side of the road. It's a part of Turkish hospitality, so you should expect a hot cup of tea when visiting somebody in Turkey. Even if you are not big on black tea, you should try at least 1 cup. Often, the tea is served with a small sugar cube on the side. Because the cups have no handles, you pick the cup up and hold it by its rim. 𝐬 is omnipresent, and you really shouldn't have a problem finding yourself a cup. It should cost no more than 1 to 2 Turkish lira. If you sit down in a cafe in the Grand Bazaar, you may very well be charged 9 Turkish lira for a cup, which is why these places are best avoided. Cost in local currency 2 Turkish lira. Cost in US dollars 23 cents. Kahvesi, Turkish coffee. Did you know that it was actually the Ottomans who first introduced coffee in Europe? Coffee has been an integral part of Turkish culture for hundreds of years, which is why you definitely can't miss having a cup. For Turkish coffee, the coffee beans are ground very finely before bringing it to a boil in water. Sugar is added during the cooking process rather than after serving. Sometimes you may have the option to order unsweetened sade kahve, semi-sweet or tasakerli, or sweet coffee tatli. Finally, the coffee is served black in a small cup with the coffee grounds remaining in the coffee. Just like Turkish tea, Turkish coffee is served basically everywhere, and a cup should cost you no more than 2 Turkish lira. Cost in local currency 2 Turkish lira. Cost in US dollars 23 cents. Simit Turkish bagel. Simit is a kind of Turkish bread baked in the shape of a circle. Most commonly, it's encrusted with sesame seeds, although on occasion you may also come across poppy, flax, or sunflower seeds. In some ways, it's reminiscent of a bagel. Simit is eaten plain, as a snack on the go, or with a cup of tea for breakfast. You can find simit vendors throughout the city, but you can also check out Simit Sarayi, a Turkish bakery chain with outlets around every corner, including one at Istanbul Airport. On the street, a simit costs 1.5 Turkish lira, but in the bakeries it may cost up to 2 Turkish lira. Cost in local currency 2 Turkish lira. Cost in US dollars 23 cents. Meze. Meze is a set of appetizer dishes that are traditionally served before a meal or alongside it. There's a large variety of them, but some of the most common ones include pickles, hummus, and 𝐤𝐤𝐬. 𝐤𝐤𝐬 is a kind of dip made from fresh tomatoes and chilies. Another option is patlıcan salatası, a dip made from grilled eggplant. At most restaurants and even street food places, you will usually be served a plate of pickles and 𝐤𝐤𝐬 as soon as you sit down. These are free of charge and up to you to enjoy. Other meze are ordered from the menu and shouldn't cost more than 4 to 7 Turkish lira. Cost in local currency, 6 Turkish lira. Cost in US dollars, 68 cents. Lahmacun Turkish pizza. Lahmacun is a type of flatbread that is topped with minced meat, usually beef or lamb, as well as vegetables and herbs. It is often dubbed a Turkish pizza, although it's significantly lighter and can be eaten as a snack rather than a full meal. It's quite aromatic and really good for the money. A typical lahmacun costs around 8 Turkish lira on the street. Cost in local currency, 8 Turkish lira. Cost in US dollars, 90 cents. Pide. Pide actually resembles pizza more so than the lahmacun. It is essentially a flatbread that is folded over at the edges, which turns it into a kind of pizza boat. Pide is traditionally filled with Turkish peynir cheese, a cheese made from goat milk. It melts very easily and will fill your mouth with heavenly goodness. Apart from cheese, pide can come with a variety of toppings. Vegetarian options include a cheese spinach filling, while other traditional options include spiced lamb or sucuk, Turkish beef sausage. They are quite filling, and if you are going to order a few dishes, one is enough to share with another person. Some of the best pide are to be had at Pidecisi, located within walking distance of Topkapi Palace. Here, a pide costs around 20 to 25 Turkish lira, depending on which filling you choose. Should this place be closed, the restaurant one over also serves decent pide for about the same price. Cost in local currency, 22 Turkish lira. Cost in US dollars, $2.48. Kebab. As opposed to doner kebab, kebab is a horizontally stacked kebab of lamb. It is prepared and cooked on a rotating spit before the meat is shaved off the pit and served. The meat is usually marinated in Turkish spices, which gives it more flavor than a regular kebab. When it is served, it's often stacked on a smaller skewer called 𝐦𝐤𝐤𝐿. It comes with a side of flatbread and tastes fabulous dipped in some 𝐤𝐤𝐬𝐬. One of the best kebabs can be found at 𝐦𝐤𝐬𝐬 Kebab, just a few meters away from Pidecisi, and within walking distance of most tourist sites. A basic serving of 2 skewers here costs 24 Turkish lira, but you can order more skewers at 12 Turkish lira per piece. Cost in local currency, 24 Turkish lira. Cost in US dollars, $2.70. Doner kebab. Beloved by drunk people all over the world, Istanbul is the perfect place to pick up some authentic doner kebab. A doner kebab consists of a vertical stack of rotating meat off which meat is shaved once it's crispy around the edges. Then it is served in a kind of pita bread with fresh vegetables such as tomato and raw onion. The meat can either be chicken or beef. Prices for doner kebab vary drastically from stall to stall, where a chicken doner can cost you between 5 to 12 Turkish lira, and a beef doner around 20 Turkish lira. The most iconic doner kebab can be found just off the Grand Bazaar, at Dönerci Sahil Usta. This is hands down the best kebab you'll ever eat in your life. It is very pricey at 26 Turkish lira a piece, but definitely worth it. Alternatively, you can pick up a doner kebab pretty much anywhere in the city. Cost in local currency, 26 Turkish lira. Cost in US dollars, $2.93. With that, we've reached the end of this video all about cheap and delicious street food in Istanbul you must try. Which of the foods mentioned would you most like to try? Perhaps you've had some of them before and already have a favorite. Get involved and let us know in the comments section down below. If you enjoyed this one and found it interesting, remember to leave a like on the video so we know to make more for you. Also, subscribe to Feetpin Travel for even more amazing travel content just like this video. As always, thanks for watching. See you again soon in another episode.